Whenever there is a function in here of a national importance, when the President of the United States is ever here in-house, this is his seat right here. So he always sits right here, followed by his wife, Vice President, and his wife, and various cabinet members then. But the President will always sit right here. And it's been affectionately termed that the verger of Washington National Cathedral is the only person that can tell the President of the United States where to go. Here. We have well over 220 different stained glass windows in this cathedral, and almost every single stained glass window has three what we call lancets, or three different points in which it shares different stories or different scenes of different biblical stories. It basically meant to tell a story. This is the only window in the cathedral that has one story that goes clear across the entire window, and as you can see, it's called the space window, and it's meant to just show mankind with space, as well as our desire to learn more about space. What makes this so unique, though, is that a former St. Albans student, his name was Michael Collins, became an astronaut and was on the Apollo 11 mission that landed on the moon. And he brought back a piece of the lunar rock, a piece of the moon, which is embedded in that window, and it's up there in the center of that red orb. So an actual piece of the moon exists right in that window. This cross was presented to us by the Chief of Chaplains of the U.S. Army, and it was given in recognition and memory of all those who died in 9/11. And this was made by Alvin Diebler from fragments on the face of the Pentagon. This is our War Memorial Chapel. It's dedicated to all the members and men and women of our armed forces. So we have an honor roll here with recording all the names of all of our active service members, as well as those from the past. And the stained glass windows reflect anything that has to do with sources of freedom and liberty. So you'll see Iwo Jima displayed in one, and you'll see, of course, when they're parachuting in. We've got an amphibious assault indicated in one window, Nathan Hale. Majority of these windows all representing liberty and freedom. That's the Jerusalem altar, and that altar right there is made of stone from King Solomon's quarry in Jerusalem. And there are 10 stones that are embedded in the floor in front of that altar, and they come from Mount Sinai to represent and symbolize the 10 Commandments. What makes this place the Cathedral Church of St. Peter and St. Paul is that stone chair right there. It's called a cathedra, and which literally translated means seat of the bishop, and that's the bishop's seat. That is why this is called the Cathedral Church of St. Peter and St. Paul. If that single stone chair was not there, this would not be a cathedral. This would just be one really beautiful and magnificent church.